Hey guys, how's it going? So today I am going to do a first impression let's play review of a game called Zoria Age of Shattering. It is a turn-based RPG game, pretty similar actually to Baldur's Gate 3, which I've been playing a lot recently, but this game looks to be pretty good. It is the first game from this developer. The developer is Tiny Trinket Games, so it is the first game from them, but going from the little bit of the screenshots and gameplay that I've seen so far, the game looks to be pretty cool. Well, actually I should first say the game is releasing in like more than a month and a half, but I was given access to the press build for the game. The developers are releasing a demo version of the game pretty soon, but as of right now it is still not available on Steam. So as you can see here, the page for the game, it's not purchasable yet, but I do own the full game on Steam, and as I said, the game will be fully releasing in a month and a half. There will also be various demo versions available at Gamescom. I believe Gamescom is happening in a couple of days from me recording this video, so the 23rd of August till the 27th of August is Gamescom. So you will be able to play a demo version of the game there, but obviously this is 5 days before that I'm recording this live stream today, so it's pretty cool that I will be able to show you guys the game, and I will basically be able to play as long as I want and show you guys as much of the game as I want, because obviously at places like Gamescom and PAX East and PAX West and all of those types of conventions, they limit the time that you are allowed to play the game. I've been to those and they usually just give you like 30 minutes at maximum to try out the games that they have on show on the floor, unless you're like a very big content creator. Then they will give you like as much time as you want. Basically they will give you a private booth and all of that, but basically today I have my private booth because I am able to sit in the comfort of my own home and show the game to you guys today. Just in case you were wondering, this game that I'm showing you here today is not the prologue version. There is a prologue version of the game available that you can try on Steam, but the prologue version has not been updated in 3 years, more than 3 years, whereas this version that I'm showing you today was literally updated 8 hours ago. So we are playing the most current version of the game that is, I almost want to say publicly available, but it's not even publicly available. It's explicitly to content creators and the Gamescom, the upcoming Gamescom. But like I said, Gamescom has not happened yet, so I'm pretty fortunate to have access to the game before even the people at Gamescom have access to it. So the game is literally as updated as what you are going to be able to get. So this is not the prologue version. This isn't even really the demo version. I know it says demo on the game client, but it's actually a press preview version. And when the game releases, the game will not release into early access. It will be a full release game. So for all intents and purposes, the game is very up to date and very close to being the full release of the game, which is pretty cool. I've been given press previews for some bigger games before, like I remember Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is the previous Tomb Raider game that was released. I was given press access to that one also like a month and a half before the game was released. That was really cool. I really enjoyed being able to play the game, even though I wasn't able to share my thoughts on the game until like a week before release, but I was able to play the game at least a month and a half before the game was actually released. And I mean, Shadow of the Tomb Raider was a very big release. But fortunately with this game, I'm able to not only play the game but also share my thoughts with you today. It's a little bit strange sometimes with the different embargoes. In some embargoes you're allowed to play the game but not share your thoughts. You're not allowed to make a review of a game, and in other embargoes you're not allowed to share anything about the game, not a screenshot, not live stream, not anything. But fortunately today there is absolutely no limitation on what I am allowed to show you, so that is great. And obviously thanks a lot to the developers for making this review possible today. But I will state that it is technically a early access version of the game that I am playing, even though, like I said, the game releases in a month and a half. The developers are probably not gonna get hardly any development or improvement done on the game in just a month and a half's time. So for all intents and purposes, this is the full game, give or take a month. So unfortunately I don't have a price. I can't tell you guys a price for the game because they have not yet made a price available for the game, you know. So that's obviously normally when I give my opinion on a game and tell you whether I recommend the game or not, the price definitely enters into the conversation, you know. Like if a game is $100, then it needs to have $100 of content and $100 of enjoyment and all of that good stuff. But since I don't know what the price of this game is, I'm just going to basically assume that it will be around $30 for the purposes of this review, even though, like I said, there's no price known currently for the game. So obviously everything with regards to the UI and the settings and all of that kind of stuff is still subject to change. They do allow you to change between borderless full screen, exclusive full screen, all of that kind of good stuff, which is good. Resolution you can change, which is good. You can't change the specific graphical options, like the specific graphical settings, unfortunately. So what I would like to see here is the ability to change the shadow quality and the texture quality and the character quality and all of that kind of stuff, you know. Anisotropic filtering and anti-aliasing and all of that kind of stuff is completely missing here. So you just have this general graphics quality setting right here, which, you know, it does the job, but you would like to ideally be able to change all of those settings individually instead of just having this one toggle for the game. But either way, I'm running the game on ultra and 2K resolution. I am streaming at 1080p on YouTube and on Twitch, but I will be uploading the 2K resolution locally recorded high bitrate file to my YouTube channel. So if you want to see the game at 2K resolution on ultra and on a higher bitrate than what I can stream it at, then just check out my YouTube channel like a day or so later after the stream is done, and then you can see the game at a much higher bit rate quality on my YouTube channel. But with that being said, let us jump into the game. So you get male, female. Let's go with female. Different classes. Is this different classes? Yes, it looks like it. So you get a trait ability, which I'm assuming is like a passive ability. A trait will fix any mechanism that is otherwise broken, like levers, dwarven door locks and others. And then you also get a resting bonus. Speak the words of light. The priest removes any curse that affects a party member. Rationing will decrease the cost of supplies used by 15% for the same number of rested hours. Removes sunder effects and repairs the weapons and armor of the party by 15%. That seems very good. The Sentinel shares its experience from previous battles around the campfire. The experience gathered is increased by 5% for 30 minutes. Okay, so that's like an XP bonus type thing. Mana regenerated is increased by 15%. Okay, so the resting bonuses don't seem that powerful, to be honest. Let's start back at the priest. Priest is able to cleanse the corrupted ground, removing any curses and clearing the way forward. Trait will fix any mechanism. Sheer power of obstacles obliterated, clearing large boulders out of the way. On entering the battle, the commander will randomly pick one team member that will be granted one additional action point. Is that like one additional action point per turn, or is it just simply one action point? I would like to have some clarification right there. The wizard can conjure up various physical illusions that can help the party advance. Thieves can disarm all kinds of traps inside an adventure. Having one around is really handy. Skilled observer of its surroundings, the ranger can detect hidden passages that otherwise will surely miss. Trap doors, secret levers, pressure tiles. And then the battle cleric recites a healing prayer at shrines, bolstering the health of party members. I would like to know exactly what that means. Bolstering the health of party members. Is that literally healing, or is it increased maximum HP, or what exactly is that, you know? And then we get back to the priest. Now, unfortunately, they don't show you what skills you are gonna have. That is something that I don't like. It's in fact the same issue that I had with Baldur's Gate 3 that I recently played. Also, in that game, when you create your character or when you choose your character, they don't show you what abilities or skills the class is basically going to be able to have. So here I would like to see what kind of healing spells or whatever the priest is gonna have. Here you would like to see what skills this class is gonna have, you know, all of these kinds of things, because like with a thief, for instance, can the thief use bows and crossbows and that kind of stuff, or is the thief simply a melee character thief, you know? This is the type of stuff that I would like to have shown here at the beginning. You know, it's pretty important, since the next whatever 10 hours, 20 hours, whatever of your gameplay is going to be determined by this choice right here, and then in my opinion not providing you with enough information with regards to the choice here, you know. Like the battle cleric, I would like to know what kind of healing spells the battle cleric has, then I can make a more educated choice with regards to choosing the battle cleric or simply the priest, you know. Which one will have the better healing, you know, because this one will clearly give healing, but this one also gives healing, you know. So yeah, the choices here, you aren't given nearly enough information. to make a proper educated choice, in my opinion. Normally I like to have a healing character. Healing characters are usually very important in these types of party games. But the ability, like this one, engineering, the ability seems very good. And also the thief one also seems good. Like the disarm thing, that also seems good. I'm not sure which one to choose. Like I said, it's really difficult to choose if you're not really given a lot of information, to be honest. Let's take the priest. I think I like healing classes. It looks like the priest and the battle cleric are the only healing classes, to be honest. This is a ranger, so it's not exactly like a druid. I don't see any healing over there. It looks like the priest and the battle cleric are the only ones that can heal. Even though 15% more health regeneration will be good. I'm assuming this affects the entire party, not just the battle cleric. Yeah, let's take this, I guess. Let's take the battle cleric. And then you can choose different body types. Oh, and you can customize your character as well. Interesting. Let's first choose a good color. There's not a lot of variety with regards to color, to be honest. I would like to see like green and purple and red and gold and all of those types of colors. These colors are really just bland, you know. The Justin Bieber haircut. Anime girl haircut, and they added some boob jiggle to the ponytails as well. You can literally slap yourself in your own face. Oh, but you can see it come away from the skull also a little bit. That's rough. But hopefully that will be fixed. Another anime one. Oh, this one is like a Super Saiyan anime one. Yeah, let's go with the Super Saiyan anime one. Like I said, I would like to see different colors. But what can you do? You can give weird and funky colors to the scars, but not to your hair. That's disappointing. And there's only 9 different tattoos. That's also not a big variety, to be honest. And then here on the tattoos, they don't have black. So like on the tattoos, you would obviously like to see black and white. But they don't have black or white on the tattoo options. That's also disappointing. You also can't change the opacity of the tattoos, which again is disappointing. Let's see what different scars there are. The scars are almost bloody better than the tattoos, to be honest. Like, look at that. That's a better quote-unquote tattoo than the actual tattoos. That looks cooler than the tattoos. Okay, well, I'm not gonna take any of those. This is fine. So yeah, the colors for the hair and the colors for the tattoos are really disappointing. Hey, why can't I choose that as my name? Is it too long? What's wrong? Why can't I choose that? I can't choose... Can I just choose whatever? Why isn't it allowing me... Oh. Okay. That's strange that you have to actually click there. What the hell? How do I get rid of that? Yes, that. What the hell? Is that literally just something that is added? Or is that literally something that I typed in? Okay, so it seems you can't get rid of that at the end. The withero, you can't get rid of that apparently. For some reason, I don't know why. Okay, do we have to do some reading here, I guess? Daeg Maraster, the last fortress of the Great Iron Chain, still in Elion hands. The day was a long time coming when the Izerians, growing ever bolder, and their armies of undead even stronger. The swiftness of the attack surprised everyone, from the mere soldiers to the experienced commanders now defending the fortress in a desperate effort to at least delay the inevitable. Among them, Captain Witherell, former commander of Daeg Forum. A lot of words that I have no idea what they mean. Captain, you're awake. That was quite a blow. Fortunately, Gerard here managed to drag you inside. The music is a little bit loud. Let me just turn down the music a little bit. There we go. Commander Devian wants to see you as soon as you're ready. She's over there by the maps. The sequence of screens will present a quick tutorial in the controls of Zoria. Sure. Okay, yes, I know how to move around, that's fine. You can use Commander Vision to press tab. Okay, so that basically is like Alt or Shift in most games. It will highlight all of the items on the ground. The map area is useful in navigating. Okay, that's fine. Let me just turn down the music a little bit. I actually turned up... Oh no, I turned up the voice. Let's try that, because the music is a little bit overpowering. Okay, so you move around with W, A, S and D. So you don't... I guess you can move around with a mouse as well. But otherwise than that, you move around with W, A, S and D. So you can use whatever one you want, you know? Which is good. It's good that they give you choice. So you press tab to highlight all of the objects around you. Let's see if you can change that to Alt. Okay, no, you can't. So there's no changing of the controls, which is bad. That's really bad. I would definitely like to see that being changed. You can't not have customizable key bindings, you know. It's really quite important to have customizable key bindings. And there's also area of effect looting, which is fantastic. That's one of the criticisms which I have with Baldur's Gate. There's a terrible lack of quality of life features in Baldur's Gate with regards to the looting. In Divinity Original Sin 2, which obviously was created also by Larian, the same guys who did Baldur's Gate. In that game, at least there is mods. There's some mods that you can install to give you area of effect looting, but you can't by default in Baldur's Gate do area of effect looting. So looting in Baldur's Gate is atrocious, absolutely atrocious. You can, like, a room like this in Baldur's Gate will take you 10 minutes to loot, easily 10 minutes. Whereas here, because we have area of effect looting, you can loot the entire thing in a minute. Like, it is such a massive time saver, and that already makes this game, in one aspect at least, better than something like Baldur's Gate. Okay, so these guys don't want to talk. It's understandable that not everyone would want to talk. Gerard, can you talk with me? No, Gerard. And William? William doesn't want to talk. Captain, it's good to see that you are still with us. Either their catapults are getting more precise these days, or you are getting a bit careless. Getting out of Daegfawn unscathed is a feat, but that doesn't make you immortal. Fortunately, my men were quick to get you back to safety. Let's not linger on that. I'm here, and that's all that matters. You wanted to see me. Yeah, that hit was surprising, but I should have known better. Never mind, it's still good to hear. But what is that? I guess these normally they don't make a difference. Obviously, in a game like Baldur's Gate, they do make a difference. But in 90% of these types of games, the dialogue options don't make a difference. We will see if they actually make a difference in this game or not. This situation is bad, really bad. The outer courtyard is overrun and there's a few of my men still fighting in the inner courtyard, but it's only a matter of time. Get yourself ready, we'll have to leave soon. The battle is lost. Take what you need from the chests around here. Yes, I already did. One step ahead of you. One more thing, make sure to talk to Halabor. Maybe he's got some potions left. We are gonna need all the help we can get. Unfortunately for this game, I am definitely not in the mood today to read a lot because I actually have a pretty bad canker sore in my mouth, which is really hurting, especially when I talk a lot. So I think I am going to... Oh, that's a nice amount of gear. I think I'm just gonna skip the majority of the reading. It's already bad enough that I'm gonna have to talk for the next 2 hours. So in order to just reduce the amount of talking that I'm gonna have to do, I'm probably not gonna read the majority of the quest stuff. So obviously I would prefer that a game have voiced dialogue. You know, I know that it costs money to have voiced dialogue, but you know, that's one of those things. You always have to remember that if this game, for instance, costs $30, I'm just using an example, $30, then you're gonna compare it to all other turn-based RPG games that also cost $30, but the other games might have voiced dialogue. So in my opinion, voice dialogue is a large benefit to a game, you know. So I would much rather play a game that has voiced dialogue than a game that doesn't have voiced dialogue, and that's something that the developers will have to consider, you know. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm not sure if any of those choices would make a difference. Like I said, we will have to still figure out if the dialogue choices actually make a difference in the game or not. I still can't talk to these guys. I think I'm done looting all of this. I looted that. I don't think these guys want to say anything more. Nope. Where's my quest marker? Okay. Oh, straight ahead. Okay, so I should go in that direction, which means I want to go over here first. That's a lot of potions and stuff. So you can do cooking. What does that actually do? Adds 15 supplies. Okay, so the game uses a supply system. And you can also get buffs from the supplies. Okay, you don't have to wait for crafting, that is good. I don't like having my time wasted by having to wait for crafting. And then we can make healing potions. I don't think I'm gonna do that. And then we can sell and buy stuff here. I'm probably not gonna do that. It depends how big the inventory is, but the inventory is, oh, 210. Okay, so that's a pretty big inventory. It seems pretty big. We will see how quickly we will be able to fill up the inventory. Okay, so he still wants to talk to me, so I'm assuming there's something I need to buy from him. Maybe? I didn't even read the quest, and it's not showing the quest on my thing. No, I don't know. He's still showing on my thing, basically, but let's see, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so he wants to move out. Let's first see if we can go over here. Shrines are dedicated, each shrine has a specific effect on the party. Shrines can only be used once and they need to recharge before they can be used again. Okay, how long does it take for them to recharge? That is what I want to know. Because it would be nice if you told me how long they take to recharge. 30 minutes. Okay, so we have 15% extra strength for 30 minutes. That's cool. It's nice that they show you the duration and what the buff does. Once a character gains a level, you have access to 5 additional stat points that you can use to customize your character. Each of the primary stats to affect the character... what the hell? Each of the primary stats to affects how the character behaves in combat and various secondary stats. That's a grammatical error right there. Each character has an abilities tree that is specific to each character's class. You can access the abilities screen by pressing C. Basic attack for each class is available from the start of the game, as well as one ability point the player can use to customize its character. Read all of the abilities, blah blah blah. Character builds can always be reset, but it costs gold. Okay, so we press C. Then we have 2 skill points. And where's our abilities? It says we have already got one ability. It says like hammer bash, but where is the hammer bash? Or can you only use that while in combat, I guess, maybe? Holy hell, this guy's level 7. We definitely want some healing. Healing is always good. Hey, we got a bunch of healing already. Okay, so we've got a good amount of healing, and then we also have this ability which will replace a lot of our mana. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, so it takes 30 minutes to recharge. Unfortunately, now I already used it, so we lost that. But it's not the end of the world, it's just 15% strength. Okay, so the battle starts when you get close. And then you now can choose your abilities here at the top. So this is... doesn't say... oh, it gives me 35 focus. Okay, so that's probably good. So let's hammer bash that guy. And then another hammer bash if we can. And then it's this guy's turn. Can I just hammer bash him without moving? Yeah, because if I move, I will lose my AP. So instead of moving, I will just attack him twice. And then the turn ends automatically. And then we bash him again, bash him again. Okay, that was easy enough. There was no tutorial whatsoever with regards to the combat just now, which obviously is not good. There should be tutorials, especially since that was the first battle that we did. Okay, so now we have to move closer and then attack. So you don't even need to press the ability key, you can just click on the enemy. I'm assuming it uses your hammer bash in any way. Yeah, they just obliterated those two guys. What do these do? So that one does 22 to 31. This one does double that, more than double that. But I can't use it. Why can't I use it? Doesn't say. Range. Cooldown. It doesn't say why I can't use it. I mean, I have enough focus. I have enough mana. My mana is over there. So I'm not sure why I can't use this. Oh, it says 2 AP. Okay, 2 AP. And for some reason I only have one. Oh, it's because I moved. Yeah, it's because I moved. So I shouldn't have moved. But it's fine. Not the end of the world. Then with this one, I will now use this orb thing. Ah, that's good. And then it hits both of them. And now it's on a 2-second cooldown. That's fine. I actually like the combat, like it's fast. It's turn-based, but it's fast. It's way faster than the combat in Baldur's Gate, I can tell you that much, because bloody in Baldur's Gate there's dice rolls and a whole bunch of other crap that just makes the turn-based combat so fucking slow. Like, even if you compare it to something like Divinity Original Sin 2, which I've played a shitload of, what the hell is that? Holy hell. Even Divinity's turn-based combat is really rather slow, but Baldur's Gate 3 is even slower. Like, it is hilariously slow, the combat in Baldur's Gate. I really think they could have made the combat way more like Divinity, because I really like Divinity Original Sin 2. I like it much more than Baldur's Gate 3, to be honest. I can't see anything here that I can use. We can go over there. I just want to see. Okay, we can just pull two. Okay, well, we were pulling two of them, but then the other bastard as well joined in. Oh, you get a benefit for side attacks and stuff like that. That's interesting. Oh, that was a very hard hit. It hit all three of them. Oh, jeez. So in order to make that one not hit me nearly as much, I am going to move away from that one specifically. And then should I heal or attack? I think let's heal. That's fine, we'll just attack for now. And then next turn I can use my Orb of Light ability again. It's interesting that if you just move away slightly, then the enemy loses 1 AP, because then they have to move towards you and attack. So you can manipulate the enemy AI by moving away and attacking. So like here, I can move away 1, and then all of them will have to move closer. Actually, now I'm gonna do this ability, and actually should have kept the other guy there, but it's not the end of the world. Holy hell, that guy survives with 1 HP. Okay, but next turn I'm gonna attack and then move away. That way they will lose basically 3 attacks. So like right here, I'm gonna attack this guy once. And then I'm gonna move away as far as possible. Okay, now they're gonna get a back attack on me, I think. Or a side attack. So that's something that you have to remember. The enemies can get a back attack and a side attack and all of that kind of stuff on you. Why did that guy just stand still? I don't understand. Oh, it doesn't explode the entire area. That sucks. I thought it would explode in that red area, but apparently I was mistaken. Okay, that really hurts. So perhaps, well, that guy hit so bloody hard we might have to just kill him. Or we can move away 1. We can heal first. Move away 1. That way this guy won't be able to do too much, and then we can activate the healing aura. That will heal us every turn. Yeah, this healing is ridiculous. How the hell? That guy's within range of me, but I'm not within range of him. How the hell does that work? That guy's just standing still for some reason. Yeah, this healing is crazy. Absolutely hilarious healing. I would have definitely died if I didn't have this healing ability. Because it's really difficult to heal and fight 3 opponents at once. But with that healing every turn, you don't even need to worry about healing yourself, because it's like automatic healing. For 5 turns, you're healed, I think it was 80 per turn, which is crazy. And then as soon as it's over, you can just press heal again. Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Battle clerics are the only ones able to use Shrine of Head to their full power, healing the entire party at no cost. Can only be used once, and they need to recharge before they can be used again. Well, I'm in full health in anyway. That's the beautiful thing of having clerics in your party. Prisoners. Where are the prisoners you're talking about? Oh shit. I'm not a fan of these exploding bloody catapult stuff. I'm about to level up. Let's check out my gear after I've leveled up. So they say, like, is this only for healing? Healing prayer, bolstering the health. Now we can see, does it literally increase your health or not? I'm at 276. 276, okay. So you see, that is the issue that I was talking about at the beginning. They don't give you enough information. Saying something like bolstering the health of the party is not helpful at all. What the developer should say is the battle cleric allows the entire party to heal full 100% without any cost. That's what they should say. Instead of bolstering, because bolstering has the suggestion that it increases your health, not just restores your health, it increases your health. Okay, there's nothing here. I don't know why they would even allow you to run over here. That bastard did 108 damage. Crazy. I just have to keep on healing myself with this guy because he's taking a lot of damage. That guy has an insane amount of dodge, it would seem. Probably because he's level 8 or whatever, level 7. Ah, I can level up. Okay, so you can choose different Stats, over here you have 5 stats, I believe. Why is this one orange and then these ones are white? Each point in stamina will increase health by 4. Increases the power, increases... in addition, every 50 points will increase the initiative by 1. Increases the power of the abilities. Increases energy pool, allowing the character to cast more spells. In addition, it also increases the critical chance for all spells and 1% dodge for every 40 points spent. Increases mana pool. Oh, so there's mana and then there's energy. That's mana. And I'm assuming that's energy, or what? I use mana. But don't I use energy? It says energy, but I don't see energy anywhere. In addition, it also increases blah blah blah. So I don't know what the difference is between energy and mana. I guess I use mana and not energy, so I probably shouldn't put anything on agility, maybe. And it says it increases the mana pool, but it doesn't say it increases your mana pool by how much. Like the stamina, it says it increases your health by 4, but it doesn't say by how much mana your intelligence increases each point. Like, that's really stupid. Like, why do you say how much your health increases but not by how much your mana increases? So let's say 138, 139, holy hell, literally just one. Okay, that time it increased by 2. So it increases by either 1 or 2. Whereas the health increases by 4. That's a pretty big difference, actually. Okay, so I can use this. Oh, how does the weapon system work? Physical damage 5 versus magic damage 4. What's initiative? Attack order. Higher initiative will make the character attack more often. Okay, so it actually does... It's not just attack order, it will actually also make you attack more often, like in Final Fantasy, for instance. You literally gain speed the higher your initiative is. Okay, so this doesn't seem too good. It's a higher level, but the ability is not so good. This one is a two-hander, I think. Or not. Oh yes, it is a two-hander. Okay, so I'm a little bit more powerful now. Each stack will decrease. Find a blacksmith or trader that repairs armor to remove thunder. Oh, so the thunder doesn't go away. That's a little bit insane. That's crazy. Horse, don't you want to talk to me? Nope, horse doesn't want to talk to me. I guess I don't have animals speaking. I guess the cow doesn't want to speak to me either. Blah blah blah. Like I said, I'm not going to read all of that stuff. So do we have to... Oh no, that's a priest. Okay, so we don't have a priest in the party. So here you can craft stuff. And you can also repair stuff. Okay. Not gonna do that right now. Holy hell, that's a lot of stuff. It's cool that you can pull away the enemies one by one. I like that. What the hell is that? Makes the target less effective in combat, increases time between attacks. Resting for at least 4 hours will remove this. I do not enjoy the idea of permanent debuffs like this, to be honest. I am not a fan of that. Forcing the player to rest is not my idea of fun. It's important to heal yourself during battle, because it doesn't look like you can heal yourself or use any abilities, frankly, outside of combat. It seems to be limited completely to being used during combat. Which is stupid, because, I mean, they should allow you to do it outside of combat as well. Like in Final Fantasy, you can use abilities like healing during combat, but you can also use it outside of combat, because, I mean, it's obvious you still have those abilities. Like, they should really allow you to do that. I don't see a way to use abilities outside of combat. Which, if that is true, then it's not good. Because it doesn't make sense. Okay, formations. Press T. And now I have a third person. Okay, you're a healer, so you should be at the back. Oh, okay, now we have the priest, so I'm assuming we have to head over here. Can we talk to the horse? Maybe the priest is a horse speaker. Nope, horse whisperer. It's really stupid that you can't give a bow, for instance, to a priest. Or a spear to a priest. I don't like arbitrary limitations like that on games, to be honest. Like, they, in Baldur's Gate at least, and Divinity Original Sin, they allow you to give a priest a crossbow, or a priest a great axe, you know. It doesn't matter. The classes can use anything they want. A priest can even wear heavy armor, but the priest will suffer some disadvantages. So that's the way I prefer it. Whereas this is really, really limiting. Not allowing a certain class to use all of the weapons is really stupid. Okay, so we're finally outside the city. Should we go this way or what? Oh shit, I almost ran straight into that one. Okay, don't know what that did. That will heal us. There still hasn't been a tutorial for the combat, which obviously is not good. Okay, what, do you have ranged attacks? 12 range, okay, that's interesting. If you can just hit your attack, it would be interesting. Oh, you're going for the priest, you bastard. Don't worry, I have plenty of healing. Oh shit. Oh, you can even backstab. See, I had no idea that you can backstab. This game does a really poor job at explaining, quite honestly, a lot of stuff. No line of sight. What bullshit are you talking about? Just hit the fucker. That's also really stupid. The fact that you have an imaginary line of sight. Meanwhile, there's no objects in between us. It's just this motherfucker over here that's in between us. Why did you attack on your own? Or was that a reactionary attack? I guess it could have been a reactionary attack. Okay, this guy gets healed. But now you see, the issue is we can't heal this guy. Like, it's really stupid that you can't heal outside of combat. Oh, and of course you lose all of your mana when you die. Well, that's exceptionally stupid. I don't like that at all. You fucker. Just when I wanted to heal that guy. Can I still heal him? Nope. Can't heal him. Well, it seems like nothing happens when your people die, so I guess dying isn't bad in the game, but still. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Look at that. Not being able to attack simply because your ally is in between you is really idiotic. Like, that's really unnecessary and obtuse. And I hate games that have obtuse mechanics. Yeah, obviously you're gonna go for him. problem is, like, I can't even really heal the bastard because this guy's simply gonna tear him apart. I mean, I guess if we both heal him, he should be out of danger. Look at that shit. Not even healing spells. You can't even throw healing spells on the bastard. Because there's quote-unquote no line of sight. That's absolute BS. It's a really unnecessary mechanic. And now that guy's back to full health. He just needs to regain his mana now. Are you guys gonna join me or something? Also, the fact that I constantly have to hold down tab is really irritating. With the WASD and the mouse control, holding tab 24/7 is so irritating. Come on, come over here. Holy hell, no, not everyone. Fuck off, I don't want everyone over here. That's really stupid that it pulls in bloody everyone and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm definitely gonna have to do my healing aura. But maybe I want to do this one first. Ah, that's very good. Critical hit. Of course, critical hit on that guy. Ouchies. Ouchies. Oh, that is not good. I thought that each one of them attacked once, but apparently not. Apparently that guy used a ranged attack. So does this guy... Oh, damn it. He constantly will be able to use ranged attacks. That's not nice. Ouch. I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a respite here. It's also stupid that you can't move or rotate your character after you've moved them. Like, you should be allowed to point your character in that direction. Because now I'm gonna get a back attack. Holy hell, 94. Holy hell. Yeah, this guy's probably dead. Fucking hell. What's the fucking range on that guy? Holy balls, the range. Absolute insanity. Obviously a battle like this I can win pretty easily because I have a crapload of healing. Even though he does way more damage than what I do. I do like 15 damage per hit, he does 90. And I don't think there's a way to resurrect your party members. Also, like, I just used that ability, the area of effect healing ability, and that actually has a turn length of 5 turns, and yet directly after the battle is done, the effect expires, it's gone. So that's another thing that is obviously really bad. You can't even use any abilities that have a turn length and expect them to stay after you exit the combat. So as soon as you exit combat, it's gone. And that's really stupid, to be honest. So here I have to heal myself. He's probably gonna kill my priest. And the game also has attack of opportunity. It didn't even say that. Those idiots run straight into the enemy's arms. There was a healing shrine over here. I just want to go use it. There we go, full health. Yeah, come on, just one of you, not fucking all of you. Oh shit, more of them. I don't like this system. I don't like the combat engagement system. They should allow you to, because this really disadvantages ranged characters. Like ranged characters is really going to get a lot less effective use out of their ranged abilities due to their line of sight bullshit, and due to this where they can how is that guy not in range? How they can just run up to you and then they're already so close to you. It's like ridiculous. So quite honestly, they really need to fix, well, or completely redesign, to be honest, the engagement system, because this is not working. It's really disadvantaging to ranged characters. I think I should maybe just activate the healing aura and get it over with. That should protect me through the entire battle. Holy shit, especially now that this bastard has also joined.
You should not have come here. Your blood will flow forth. Your blood will flow.
Like, I like the combat system. I have no issues whatsoever with the combat system. It's just the fact that the ranged characters will really suck balls due to this engagement thing that they've got going on.
Your blood will flow forth.
Oh, and the turning around thing. Like, you should be able to reposition the position that your characters are facing.
Your blood.
Because now I can't do anything about the fact that I'm getting backstabbed. And that obviously sucks. You should be able to do something about the fact that you're getting backstabbed. Yeah, healing seems really to be the shit in this game. Because without healing, honestly, I do not know how I would have been able to survive even half of these battles. Like, I would have died, absolutely died, long ago. But thanks to the healing, the 2 healing characters in my party, most of these battles are relatively trivial. That's obviously not good. If you know that you would be dead if you didn't have a healer in your party, that's not good, because that makes healers quite overpowered. Like, if you play Baldur's Gate or something like that, or Divinity Original Sin, you can win battles if you don't have healers in your party. But this game, I don't think there would be any bloody way how you could ever win a battle without a healer. Like, look at this bastard. He just comes zoop running in here. And if this was my ranged character, then I would be mega pissed right now. Not in line of sight. What fucking bullshit are you talking about? Look at that. So now, I can't target him. Now I want to see if he can target me, because if he can target me without moving, that would be absolute BS. So I can't heal or anything. I'm just gonna end my turn. Oh, I can't squeeze through here. I literally have to run all the way around. That's hilarious. Can I do this? Oh, but it didn't hit that guy. Okay, that guy also has to run all the way around. Look at that bullshit. How can he attack me without moving? So he has line of sight of me, and yet I don't have line of sight of him. Look at that, no line of sight. So he's within range. It shows, that thing above his head shows that I am within range of him. And yet I don't have line of sight of him, and he has line of sight of me. That's a game-breaking bug. I mean, it's not even really a bug, it's just bad game design in my opinion. That's really shitty. Also, another thing that I don't like is the fact that you can move this little amount, and then it takes 1 AP, and then you can again move this little amount, and then it takes 1 AP once again. That's not good. It should work the way it works in Baldur's Gate or Divinity Original Sin, where you can move, and then it spends 1 action point, and then you can move a set amount of distance. Like, actually this game uses the same system. Like, if you look here, you can move 7 meters on 1 AP, and then when you move past 7 meters it takes the second AP. So this game uses the same system, and yet it doesn't implement it correctly. Because here you can move half a meter, then it takes 1 AP, and then you move another half a meter and it takes your second AP. That is not the way it's supposed to function at all. So yeah, there's definitely some issues. Obviously the game is still in early access, like I said, but that is a pretty damn big issue right there, you know. A combat system should not have that flaw, because that is a giant flaw. And this shit right here, the line of sight shit, that's not right. How does that guy have line of sight of me? So like, now I have line of sight of him on this character, but this character doesn't have line of sight. Look at that bullshit. How does that make sense? He attacked me with a ranged attack, but I can't attack him with a ranged attack. And in fact, on top of that, when I was standing over here, he attacked me with a melee attack, but I couldn't attack him with a melee attack. That is hilariously broken, like seriously. There's some really crazy bullshit going on in this game's mechanics. Some stuff that really needs to be sorted out. Look at that, now I can run through there, but previously I couldn't run through there. How the hell does that work? During combat I couldn't run through there. Okay, we leveled up. What do I want to take? Health is really quite important, so let's take health. And then let's see, is there any new gear? Can't use any of this shit. Can't use that. Can't use that. Can't use that. I can use this. I don't want to use that. Helmet will be good. Oh, now this guy's level 3 all of a sudden. He jumped from level 1 to level 3. This gives a total of 4 magic damage and then 5 physical damage versus 6 magical damage. So I'm not sure how the magical damage and physical damage are combined. Like over here, I have 5 and 4, but surely 5 and 4 is better than simply having 6 magical damage. But I'm not sure how the attacks are calculated. Okay, that's healing. Oh, that's good. More healing. Okay, now we are a little bit more powerful. Not sure where we should go now. Over there. More intellect, that's certainly useful. You see, like here, they get a massive benefit to their ranged combat. Because look how fucking far away they are. They are so far away I can't even reach them and attack them in one turn. I have to take 2 turns. Whereas when they enter combat with melee characters, they fucking run zoop, all the way till over here when they are within melee range. Which is absolute BS. Really, the game's balancing really needs to be worked on a little bit. It also doesn't show you when a character is affected by something. So here, when I go like this, it should show you when this priest is affected by the AoE and not affected by the AoE over here. But it doesn't do that. So you just have to place it and hope for the best. It does not show you when your party members are affected or not. I'm gonna place it like that and then just hopefully it will keep us affected. It also should show you when you are going to do a side attack or a backstab and when not. So it should show you, okay, if you move over here, you can do a side attack or not, you know? And it doesn't do that. So that's another issue. Also, it shows that this guy is elite. That's, I think, maybe the first elite enemy that I've encountered. And that guy's dead. I like this healing, this new priest healing skill that I got. That's very nice. Let's just heal this guy so that he can be full health by the end of the turn. I wonder how many party members you can have. Let me quickly check something on Steam. I want to see what the screenshots show for the most part. So on Steam it pretty much shows 3 party members as the most. I'm not seeing a single screenshot on Steam that has more than 3 party members. So I think we can pretty much safely assume that 3 party members is going to be the maximum amount of party members that you can have in the game. Well, which is fine. You know, that's fine. I would have wanted more, to be honest, because we've already encountered a couple of battles where I almost died. Like in that one battle, I really almost died against that big spear chucker, the spearman. So I really think that they should allow you to have more, because I mean, look at this. In some of these battles, you're facing 5, 6, 7 enemies at once, which is a little bit brutal when they get 6 turns or 7 turns and you only get 3 turns. You know, it's really a little bit crazy. Especially since the enemies are basically the same power as what you are. Like if you look at their health, like 160, 180, 160. Like they are the same health than these two guys. Obviously this guy is a level 7 dude, so obviously this dude is gonna be quite a bit more powerful. But otherwise than that, they are really like the same power as what you are. So it's a little bit difficult with regards to the balancing, since you have 3 people and you're going up against like 7, you know, it's really a little bit brutal. So I think the balancing leaves a little bit to be desired, to be honest. I think we can activate the aura of vitality. Well, no, I think this battle might be over relatively quickly. Also, when you use this orb of light, like over here, it doesn't show you the area of effect around this person. So obviously this is a AoE ability. It explodes, it creates an explosion, and yet when you target someone with it, it doesn't show you the explosion range, which is really bad, because now you don't know, are you going to hit this guy or not, you know. So that's another thing. They really should work on the information that they provide to the player, because they really don't provide enough information. But honestly, otherwise, I think the game is actually pretty good. Really, I almost want to say pleasantly surprised. You know, I was expecting the game to be pretty good. You know, not a bad game. You know, I was definitely not expecting a bad game. I wasn't expecting it to be fantastic, but I am actually surprised. I'm actually liking the game. There's really not a lot of bad stuff that I can say about the game. There is definitely quite a bit of fine-tuning that needs to be done. Like with regards to the fact that you can't rotate your character, all of the information, like I just said, with this ability they don't show the explosion range of the ability. There's a little bit of an issue with the balancing. You know, the game should not be this difficult. This guy might die now, actually. Don't die, don't die. Okay, that's good. The balancing, I think, of the game is a little bit off. I think the battles are a little bit too difficult. I think at the beginning, what did I select? Did I select normal? I think if you go here and yeah, normal. So I'm playing on normal and it's actually difficult. Like I've almost died twice now, you know, so I don't think it should be that difficult, you know. The game should not be that difficult to the point where you almost die on normal difficulty. You know, that makes the game really a little bit too difficult. But yeah, otherwise I really can't say too much bad about the game. It's actually a pretty good game. Now, Obviously, the game is not yet released. It's still like a month and a half away from release, and I don't even know what the price of the game is going to be. So that really just means that I have to, instead of normally like I would tell you, if a game is $40, I would tell you, okay, the game is worth $40 or the game is not worth $40. Oh, another thing that I really don't like is the fact that you have to press tab to see the interactable objects, and the game has no customizable key bindings. So you literally cannot key bind anything at the moment. Obviously, hopefully they will fix this, but right now it's really not good. You can't key bind anything at all. So if I knew that the game costs, let's say, conservatively speaking, $25, I would recommend this game for $25. If it costs $25, it would be a good game. Now, if you go above $25, if you're talking about $30, $35, if you're reaching $30, $35, then you're starting to get into the region of Divinity Original Sin 2. Divinity Original Sin 2, in my opinion, is the best turn-based, with real-time aspects as well, open world RPG ever. And that costs $45. So if you get anywhere close to $45, then there's simply no way how I would be able to recommend a game like this. A game like this has to be cheaper, significantly cheaper than $45 in order for me to even recommend that you play this game instead of Divinity Original Sin. It's simply how it works, you know. You have to compare like for like, and yeah, like I say, like, there's no way how this game can compare to Divinity from what I've played. So it can't be anywhere close to $45. So like I say, $25 for this game, I can recommend the game. The graphics is not bad, you know, you can zoom in, you can zoom out. It's not fantastic graphics, but it's fine. It's totally fine. There's a couple of issues, like the fact that they don't show you the abilities of your class at the beginning, so they don't show you what abilities you're gonna be able to use in the game at all, which, granted, is something that Baldur's Gate 3 does as well. But I also gave Baldur's Gate 3 shit for that, you know, so I'm not at all gonna give this game a pass either, you know. I mentioned it in my review for Baldur's Gate 3, the fact that they really did a really terrible job of providing information to the player in Baldur's Gate 3. So in this game they should be showing you what abilities you can do and what abilities you can expect from a class. Like when you select the thief, it should show you the thief abilities. When you select the wizard, it should show you the wizard abilities, all of that kind of stuff. Just generally, the game does not a very good job of providing information to the player. And obviously that can be fixed, you know, they simply need to add tooltips to the game. But quite frankly, it's something that should not even be in the game, you know. It should not be an issue, and unfortunately it is an issue in the game currently. But yeah, like I say, like I can recommend the game. It's not the best game ever. It's not as good as Divinity Original Sin 2, but Divinity Original Sin 2 costs bloody let's say, $20 more than this game does. That's assuming that the game costs $25. And like I said, I would not pay more than $25 for this game, to be honest. I also don't like the fact that healing spells like this have a line of sight. Like, my dude over here is trying to heal that guy over there, and they can't because there's no line of sight, supposedly. Like, that really pisses me off. That's a little bit ridiculous, to be honest. But these things can be fixed. You know, I don't think they will be fixed, which is unfortunate, because something like that you don't put into your game accidentally. You know, that is a deliberate game design choice right there, you know. Having that line of sight mechanic in the game. That's a deliberate choice. But yeah, like I said, if the game is $25 when it releases in, I think, October 5th, I think, then I can recommend the game. Another thing that you also have to remember is this game has no voiced dialogue. So a game like Divinity Original Sin 2 has voice dialogue. It's fully voiced from beginning to end. All of the quests, all of the side quests even, as far as I can remember, are voiced. So you're paying $20 or so extra for Divinity Original Sin 2, but there are simply so many things that are better quality of life, all of that kind of stuff than this game. And that's not even considering all of the mods that you can get in Divinity Original Sin 2. Like, Divinity is a flawed game in many aspects, but almost 100% of those flaws can be fixed by the fantastic modding community that Divinity 2 has. And that is something that you're not going to be able to get in this game. So, like, this game probably, almost definitely, will not have a modding community that can fix all of the different issues. So, you as a player of Divinity Original Sin 2 can customize your experience and modify various things to your liking, which makes the game even better. You know, it makes that $45 that you're spending on Divinity Original Sin 2 even better. Whereas you're not going to have that option in this game, you know. So you're getting a whole lot more bang for your buck when you buy Divinity Original Sin 2 than this game, you know. So yeah, but like I said, $25 for this game, then I can recommend this game. If it's more than that, then you just have to really consider what $25 is worth to you. To me, $25 is worth quite a lot, so I would really not spend more than $25 on this game. If you spend like $1,000 a month on games, then absolutely go ahead, buy the game, try it for a while. If you don't like it, then it doesn't really matter. But someone like me who doesn't even spend that much, even though like my Steam account is probably worth over $10,000, I don't spend that much. So I really am picky with the games that I spend money on, and $25 I don't just throw around $20, $25, $30, you know. So it really depends on how much that money is worth to you, you know. $25 for me might not be $25 for you, but yeah, like I say, honestly, there's not too much wrong with the game. It's actually quite a good game of this genre, you know, turn-based RPG open world game. It's not as good as, for instance, Divinity Original Sin 2, but it's definitely good. It's not a bad game. It's definitely a good game. So yeah, you can look forward to the release of the game October 5th. There will be a demo version of the game available, I think, August 25th. But I'm not sure if it will be the same as what I played today, I'm playing a press version of the game right now, which I assume is quite a lot more feature complete than the demo version of the game. But go ahead, try the demo and see if you like the game, and then obviously if you like the game, then you can just wishlist the game on Steam. And like I said, 5th of October the game releases. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is all I have for you guys today. That is Zoria Age of Shattering. So check it out on Steam if you want. So yeah, that is it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next time.